Hi, everyone. I'm Adam McDowell with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Chicago. Thank you guys for watching today. I'm here with Rebecca Goldfarb. She just opened up L&M Fine Foods a few months ago. It's in North Center, right at Montrose and Lincoln. Thank you, Rebecca, for sitting down with me today.
Of course.
Yeah, how are you doing in the time of COVID and the time of quarantine?
We're luckier than most right now for
Mhm.
small businesses. We get to be considered essential, which is great, giving us an opportunity to stay open, to provide for the neighborhood, and basically getting through every day as best we can, making sure that we still have everything that people need to try and bring a little bit of comfort and a little bit of breathing room for people right now when everything feels a little unsure.
Mhm. Yeah, so you've been open for about 4 months now, so about 3 months before quarantine started.
Yeah.
Um, but but you're a grocer, so you get to stay open and you get to keep providing food for people. What do you have on your shelves? What should people stop by to pick up?
Honestly, our goal was to provide everything you need, and not just in the sense of, okay, I have olive oil and I have flour and I have pasta, but the fun indulgences that make being stuck at home in your kitchen, but even just life in general, a little bit better. Uh, we are making house-made products, so everything from berry jam and apple butter to uh, from scratch hummus, white bean dip, turkey rillette, veal demi-glace comes out of our kitchen. And we want to be able to have you feel like you can come in and make full meals from everything. So farm fresh eggs, fresh produce, house-made sausages in our butcher counter, but grab a bottle of wine, some fancy cheese, soothe your soul with conservas and pate. It's okay. That is we carry cereal. It's not a specialty grocer across the board where that's all you have. There's still the word grocery in there, and it's meant to be a place where you can find everything.
Mhm. So you were telling me that you do make a point of carrying some maybe lesser known brands, but brands that you've selected for a reason, right?
Yeah, we part of the grocery game is economies of scale, and so it is a burden for independent, smaller businesses in general, not just grocers, but anything, to be able to get product in at a comparable price to somebody who buys nationally. That being said, it gives us also an opportunity to then find great independent brands, or what we consider to be the best version of something, whether it's the tahini that we carry, or sourcing nut butters from locally made farmers, things like that, where we have the opportunity to work on a scale like that because we're so small. I can be a storefront retailer for a lot of local businesses or a lot of smaller independent retailers and companies who make a great product, because people also know that coming into the store, that's part of the kinds of goods that we're carrying.
Mhm. Yeah, and that goes to building that sense of neighborhood and community. So tell me about how you're helping the customers as they come in. Again, either in this time of quarantine or the general customer who walks in. You've got brands they don't know. You've got some items they don't know.
Right.
How are you able to help build the community and teach and let people know what they should and should do with some of these products?
Well, it was always important when we initially talked about what made L&M significant. Why would we enter this market space, and how would we be individual, and how would we bring something special to it that wasn't just what everybody else was doing? And a big part of it was to feel like we were able to be a resource for the community. It wasn't just we sell items that you need and people need to eat. It was, how can we educate people? How can we bring them into our love of food and food products and share that? It's so important. And so everyone on staff, we do a lot of training, but it's also, we have a predominantly restaurant driven staff, people who've worked in hospitality, not just grocery. So these are items, these are things that we're really passionate about how they taste, what eating them creates in terms of an experience. And so we really always wanted to feel approachable. We wanted to, we greet everybody. We always are like, if there's something you can't find up here, let us know. We might have it downstairs in the kitchen and we'll bulk package it for you. We want to be part of the experience of grocery shopping. You don't, if you want to come in and just quickly buy a thing of cereal and some milk, totally fine. Get it, that. But if you're like, I don't know, this looks cool, what do I do with it? We're happy to sit and talk to you about all of the artisan cheese, to talk about our wide selection of pet nat wine or local breweries or house-made products, where our meat is getting sourced from and why we chose this pork farm versus another pork farm. We want to bring people back to a place where they know why they eat what they're eating, to be excited about it too. That's really important to us. And so to now, in the current moment, it's about helping people understand that there are substitutes for a lot of things that they're looking for, when there's a lot of scarcity for certain items, and saying, sure, if you want to swap this flour for this flour, or how do I use, I've never seen yeast like this, or, something like that. We want to be able to talk to you about it, but it's also then just moving forward to always feel like, if somebody's like, I have this crazy recipe that I want to try, can your butcher get this cut of meat? What would I do to this vegetable to cook it the way they're talking about? It's like, let's talk to you. Chef will come up, he'll chat with you. Any of us, if we know anything about it, we just like to talk about the things that we're really passionate about.
So you mentioned you have a kitchen, you mentioned you have a chef, so you have hot, like prepared foods as well, not just groceries and food items to take home and cook yourself.
So we're kind of one-stop shopping. So if you don't want to make your own dinner start to finish, we actually are making fresh product that you can buy in our prepared food case. So we do that fresh daily. I mean, we're roasting off our own turkey, our roast beef. We make a full porchetta from scratch that goes into our hot sandwiches, things like that, where we're really trying to work on that component of it as well.
That's great. So get dinner tonight, and then you also have all the ingredients for dinner tomorrow.
Exactly.
Perfect. Where can people find you online, on social media, things like that?
So we are trying to have a strong Instagram game, but it's hard when we're the only people running it. So Instagram is basically the best way to find current information about what we're offering, new products, special events, things like that. And so we're just at L&M Fine Foods on Instagram. The website is lmfinefoods.com. We keep that updated as well with a little bit more broad information, and an event calendar will ultimately be there when we're allowed to have events again. Samplings, tastings, all that kind of fun stuff. And then, for us right now, especially as people are unsure of what they can and can't do and what makes them feel safe, we are taking orders via email, and if you phone in, and we'll pack up groceries right now for people, and either do local delivery or have you come and pick it up. So kind of, anything that we can do to connect to people right now is our goal.
That's great. It's such an important part of what life is like right now, is that we're all getting. Yeah. Thank you guys all for watching. I'm Adam McDowell with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Chicago, your path to home, and parkbench.com/North Center.